Hello, this is a beginner tutorial for how to create a simple grass decal texture from plain web image, prepare it GIMP, model it in Blender, and export it into a Godot engine. Also, we will be adding a simple sway shader to grass that can be used in other applications through similar method. The repository for shader code will be included in the description. First, find a usable texture image, preferably without watermarks and with transparent or monotone background. You can resize the image if you wish by going to Image tab, then Scale Image. Then to make background transparent, go to Layer tab, Transparency and Color to Alpha. You can adjust those two sliders to how you see fit. If brightness or contrast is concerned, we can adjust it so in Blender. You can also change the size of canvas to trim unnecessary empty space if you wish. Go to Image tab and then Canvas Size. Adjust the pixels until whole image fit without gaps. You can then go to File and Export as to export the image as usable file of your format. Make sure the dot format is PNG since JPEG does not support transparency natively. We can also create a normal map here. Go to Filters tab, Generic Normal Map. Export it the same way. Don't forget to name them accordingly. Now open Blender. Delete everything. Create a plane and name it. Then create a material and name it the same way. To apply texture, go to Base Color of Material and click Image Texture. Open the PNG of our grass. If you don't see texture updated, switch Shading View Mode to the material in right top corner. To add a normal map, click Normal of Material, then Normal Map. After it's added, click Color and choose Image Texture. Then, in Material, scroll down to Setting, and in Blend Mode, choose Alpha Clip. Then go to Shading tab in Blender and plug the alpha channel of the grass PNG to alpha channel of principled BSDF. You should now see grass get transparent. You can play with texture interpolation in both maps. To see how you like it, choosing closest will make image more sharper and pixelated. You can now adjust the dimensions of the plane and grass to how you see fit and apply all transforms so the origin of geometry will be set to bottom. You can notice that texture might look brighter on one side than the other. You can fix that by switching from tangent space to world space under the normal map setting. You can also adjust brightness and contrast by going back to Shading tab, right-clicking on empty space, go to Add, Color, and Brightness, adjust your contrast. Add the new node between the main image PNG and principled BSDF through Color and adjust sliders to your liking. Now we can build the asset itself. You can leave it a single vertical image, or you can duplicate multiple ones and create more fuller grass piece that still look decent from multiple directions. If you use multiples, you will have to join them together. Select them all and go to Object in the top tab and click Join. Align it with center and apply all transforms again. It's a good practice in general. You can hold Control and A for that. You can save the Blender file itself by pressing Ctrl and S. Name it accordingly. Then to export for Godot, go to File, Export, and choose GLTF 2.0. You do not need to chance any custom export settings. Now in Godot, create a folder and import your exported GLTF file from Blender. You can drag and drop it into the scene. Right-click the asset and make it local, so we can edit it in the main scene. You can save it later in its own scene. Then, if you don't already have created a shader material, right-click inside the folder and create a new shader resource. Name it accordingly. Open it and delete everything, pasting the new shader code for swaying. Hold Ctrl and S to save everything. Now click the main mesh of the grass and go to Surface Material Override tab. Add a new standard material, then right-click it and convert it to shader material. Now drop the shader of your choosing into Shader window under New Material. Then click the shader parameters and plug the maps that were exported along with GLTF file. Regular image into texture albedo and normal map into texture normal. To make it transparent in alpha mode, choose alpha scissor. You can adjust other sliders how you see fit. Sway can be adjusted with sway speed and sway amount floats in the inspector. If you chose random shader, there will be a random seed option that makes it sway more randomly. You can now save it a separate scene and instantiate it as you wish. Hope this tutorial helps.